Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I apologize, we're starting a couple minutes late. I was having some technical difficulties there. Welcome to this Tuesday's call. This is being recorded. I am Alyssa Francis, and today's topic is Take Action with Alyssa. It is Tuesday, January 7th, and it's been a few weeks since we've had our YL Fast Track calls. I am so excited to get back on schedule and share with you part 2 of how to start your Young Living business. So it was right before Christmas when we had part 1, and I know that is kind of a crazy time of year for everybody. And here we are, we're 1 week into the new year, and we have this beautiful, fresh, clean slate for 2014, and I'm sure everyone is thinking about goals and what this year might look like. So I think this is a very timely topic. I know there are a lot of Young Living members that have recently joined and recently expressed interest in building a business with Young Living, and they're just wondering how to get started, what's the best way, how do you get out the gate with lots of energy and keep that momentum going. So hopefully you had a chance to listen to part 1. Today, part 2, I'm going to break down basically some simple steps that I think every new business builder should take when they get started with Young Living. And so some of this might be a repeat, but it's just kind of summing up what I think are the most important strategies that all new business builders need to have in place. And then also any leaders on the call that are listening that are wondering how they can help equip their new business builders, because that is our goal, is to become duplicatable and help all of our new business builders do what we've just done. Hopefully you'll get something out of this call as well and glean some information from it. So, like I said, we have this beautiful, fresh, clean slate for 2014 here in January, and I love this time of year because I know that a lot of people did events in December, and we're talking to people about Young Living, and it was still a great month for my team, but there was some frustration as well because a lot of people kept hearing, I just can't do it right now. I have to wait till after the holidays because of budget. And so if you are one of those people, this is the time when you should be following up with all those prospective members that you spoke with last month about essential oils, because here we are, the holidays are over, everyone's kind of getting back into the routine. They're probably thinking about their health because it's January, New Year's resolutions. This is a booming time for the fitness industry, and so I think that people are just in general seeking ways to be healthier this time of year. So what better time to introduce someone to the Young Living lifestyle? And so how do we start doing that? First of all, as I mentioned on the last call, your very first step with any network marketing business, and especially Young Living, is you need to find your why. And so if you haven't already done that, just take some time to reflect on what is driving you emotionally to want to do this business. And you need to just have that why so pinpointed and laser focused that, if someone asks you why you want to do this, you don't even have to think twice about telling them why that is. And so write it down, journal it, something to keep you motivated and keep you remembering why it is you're doing what you're doing. Because as you go through the year, you're going to have good times and bad times in your network marketing industry. And there will be times when you're discouraged and frustrated and you might even want to quit. But if you continue to always bring it back to that why, that's going to keep you going. And for me, that was, every time my husband walked out the door to go on another business trip, it was like, okay, I remember why I'm doing this. I remember why I'm teaching 4 classes this month, which is a strain on my family, but it's going to be so, so worth it in the long run. So once you have your why, number 2, first of all, make sure you are on Essential Rewards. Any business builder needs to be on Essential Rewards and ordering preferably 100 PV per month to not only maximize your commissions, but that's going to expose you to a variety of Young Living's products. You got to go a little beyond the everyday oils to sometimes develop those stories, and you're using them daily on yourself, on your family. It's also wonderful as a business builder to have enough of a supply on hand to share a few samples here and there with friends and family who might ask about the oils. That has been huge for me personally, is even early on when I just had a few oils, I still purchase little sample bottles to share with friends and family, because for some people, seeing is believing. They need to actually see lavender work on their burn or see thieves help get them over the flu faster. So it's very wise to at least have some supply on hand to be able to share with others. Especially, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed this, but everyone has the flu right now. It's all over Facebook. It's all over the news. And we have something that's not necessarily going to prevent anyone from getting the flu, because, oilers still get sick, but we certainly have something that can help them get better faster. So be prepared to share those, and maybe even with a diffuser, an extra diffuser to loan out to a sick friend is always a wonderful thing to have. So number 2 was get on Essential Rewards, use those products daily, and then have enough on hand to share a few samples. Number 3, get some tools. Tools are important in any business. You want to have tools that are going to help you learn how to be a better network marketer, and those tools might come from your upline. Of course, that's always the best place to go, so you're not reinventing the wheel every time you want to provide someone with a tool. So for me and my team, they know that they have a Facebook group that they can come to with many, many tools and resources that are right there at their fingertips. Part of getting tools is getting connected. So that might mean exploring the ins and outs of Young Living's website, which I'm noticing that they're adding more and more features to it. They updated it back in June for convention, but it now has this wonderful area on the website with some really helpful resources that someone brand new to essential oils, you can send them just to their homepage, and they'll be able to look up basic information and questions and get some answers right there on Young Living's page, where they click on Essential Oils Guide under Discover Essential Oils Explorer, Young Living Quality. It's so easy to find now on the website, which is a huge tool for us to have at our fingertips. So if you're not familiar with the Young Living website, pull it up, poke around, explore every link on that site so you're familiar with it. And that way when someone asks you a question, you know right where to send them. And they even know that you need to tell people they can even go on the Young Living website and type in a keyword such as stress or skin, and you'll be able to find suggested products for that. So that's a really helpful resource right there. Also, getting connected, you might want to consider a third-party website. Maybe you want to have a website that has your information on it, your contact information, your email address, your phone number. So consider a third-party option, such as Marketing Sense or YL Sense. There's many options out there. Just find one that works best for you, that's within your budget. The virtual office is another place where you really want to get connected and explore. There's so much there that I think we miss in virtual office. And what I mean by virtual office, if you're brand new, that's what you see when you log into your Young Living account. That's your virtual office. If you click on distributor resources, there's so much information there that I think most of us miss. Information on the comp plan, information about the monthly promo oils, detailed educational pieces on that, forms that you might need. Even a direct deposit form is in distributor resources. I just learned that the other day. So there's a lot in there that you can tap into and explore. That way, you're just prepared to help your prospects navigate the website when they need to as well, and help them get set up on Essential Rewards, that kind of thing. So number 3 was get some tools, get connected. Number 4 is your calendar. And this is important for anyone in network marketing. And that calendar is what is going to make or break you in this industry. So if you don't have a 2014 calendar yet, go ahead and get one and start filling it out, because there's a lot of events that you have the opportunity to attend in 2014 just with Young Living. And I believe that, first of all, anyone serious about this business should commit to attending at least one Young Living event this year. And that can be anything from, a raindrop training to an introductory meeting that Young Living is now doing all over the country, School of Nature's Remedies class, which is usually all day on a Saturday. And then, of course, convention, which is happening in June. Young Living just released some details about that on their website, including dates and sort of a schedule of events there. So look at that calendar, figure out what you can fit on it within your life realistically, and make some commitments. In addition to Young Living events, you're also going to want to have your own events. And, if you're brand new, you're thinking, well, wait a minute, how do I do that? And the answer is your upline. They're going to be the ones helping you with those events. And that was certainly true for me. I had a ton of help in the beginning from my upline helping me. All I had to do was host a class, and she came and taught the class. And that was wonderful because that taught me eventually to go ahead and do that on my own. And so those classes that you're doing locally, they can be, at with a neighbor, with a family member, with someone even cross-line to you, maybe team up and do an event together. That could be someone that you've already enrolled. Maybe they want to host a class for their friends or family. Make sure you're filling that calendar with, a minimum. I think some people recommend probably 3 events per month minimum to commit to really see the growth that you want to see. Number 5, learn the basic process for enrolling a new member. A lot of you probably already know how to do that, but it's something that's really overlooked as being important because it's just, a lot of times people have gotten stuck and they'll text me or call me and they say, well, what do I do here? This isn't working. Should I have them sign up as a customer or a distributor? So you want to know all of that ahead of time. So the basic process for enrolling a new member, you want to know the link to send them to, how to sign up, should they sign up as a customer versus a distributor. Have your member number memorized. I can't tell you how important that is. If you're at a class and somebody says, oh, I need your member number, rather than having to stop and pull out your phone or your laptop and figure out your member number, if you have it memorized, that's going to be so helpful for getting somebody enrolled quickly. Customer versus distributor, I'll just touch on that quickly. I would say 99% of my downline, they are distributors because it just makes sense. They want to save that 24%. Sometimes that's a little bit of a hurdle, convincing someone, they think distributor is like this scary word. And so you want to be able to approach that word with confidence. And, you can tell someone, sure, you can be a distributor, but a customer, but you will pay full retail for all of your products. If you want to be a distributor and save 24%, there's no obligation to distribute anything. There's no pressure. So take that pressure off immediately. They let their guard down, and then they'll say, well, do I have to buy something every month? Nope, no obligation to do that. Do I have to buy something every year? Well, yes, but it's just $50, which is very doable for any family who's, making the decision to invest in a Young Living lifestyle. Essential rewards. You want to be able to explain that just in a basic way. I explain that to people at every intro class I teach because I think it's an important thing that people need to hear about so they know that they have an option to do that. And that word is key, is option. You want to make sure they know they're not obligated to be on that unless, of course, they want to be a business builder. But in general, you don't want to scare them off, and so you can explain essential rewards very simply, just by saying it's kind of like a frequent flyer program where you make a purchase every month, minimum of $50. You can change the items in your cart to whatever you want, and then you earn points back on every product you purchase, which you can cash in later for more free oils. And so that's a really simple 1-2 sentence explanation of essential rewards. So you're not going to scare anybody off by doing that. Number 6, set some goals. If you have not already done that, now is the time. Here we are, January 2014. We've got this clean slate. Set some goals to move through the ranks of Young Living. Because if you're just starting out, you're a distributor, your only goal right now needs to be moving up to star and then to senior star. So don't try to bite off more than you can chew right now. But you do want to make sure your goals are what we know as SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So make sure when you're making those goals, you actually give yourself a day, a month, where you want to achieve them. More often than not, you'll probably beat that goal. My goal for hitting Diamond with Young Living was actually February, next month, and I hit it in October. So a goal is a powerful thing, especially if you have it posted somewhere where you're going to see it often. But right now, if you're just starting out, like I said, STAR is your goal, and that's 500 OGV. And then set a goal to hit Senior Star, set a goal to hit Executive, set a goal to hit Silver. Is Silver in 6 one of your goals? If you're new, you might not know what that is, but Silver in 6 is a wonderful, wonderful incentive program that Young Living has developed to reward leaders who have gone from Executive to Silver, from hitting Executive for the first time, maintaining it. Within 6 months, hitting Silver, you will be what we call a Silver in 6 achiever, and you will receive a complete set of Young Living's oils. Well, it's called the Aroma Complete, but it's about roughly 120 oils that they will send you, which is a wonderful reward. I've had, I think, about 20 people on my team in the last year achieve that, which is so fun to see them do that. And so one of my goals actually was to help as many people as possible on my team achieve that. But you can make that a goal for yourself if you're just starting out. And also, a really nice perk about Silver that you might not know about is once you hit Silver and maintain it for 3 months, you also have the opportunity to go on Silver Retreat with Young Living. And that is a weekend up in Idaho at Young Living's St. Mary's Farm, all expenses paid. I went to that last summer, and it was just a wonderful experience. It was my first time at the farm, my first time really seeing that seed-to-seal process up close, and it was a game changer for me. So maybe that seems really far off for you right now because you're brand new and you've only enrolled one person. That's okay. Just, break down those goals so they're measurable. Maybe your goal is to achieve Silver in a year. That's fine. Again, make sure that they are attainable and relevant to you and your family. And finally, number 7 is comp plan. And I don't put that last for any particular reason because the comp plan is going to come to you in stages as far as your understanding of it. I tell my team you're probably really not going to understand the comp plan thoroughly until you have a few paychecks under your belt. I don't want to dive too deep into the comp plan either because if there's someone on the call who's brand new, it might overwhelm you. But what I would recommend is finding a video that explains the comp plan in a very simple way. There are a lot of them just on YouTube alone. So if you just go on YouTube and search for Young Living Compensation Plan, you'll probably see a few options out there that you can watch. And that's a really easy thing to do just while you're folding laundry. Press play on your laptop and listen to it while you fold laundry or something like that. I really like the comp plan explanation on Jen Springer's site, and her site is, I believe it's OurSimpleTraining.com. She's broken it down into 3 parts where she explains the comp plan just for the beginning stages where you're laying a foundation with Young Living, and those ranks are STAR through Executive. And then she has 2 separate videos for higher ranks. So that's really helpful if you just want to have a basic understanding of the starting levels in Young Living. Maybe that would be a good start for you to watch on Jen's site. And then understanding the comp plan is important long term because it's going to help you figure out a strategy. And the strategy I'm talking about here would be the 6 legs that you're going to need to carry you long term into a long-term journey with Young Living all the way up to the highest rank that there is. So why is that important early on? Well, because those 6 legs are going to be the foundation for your business. And what that means is the leg is the person at the top that you're working with closely to build a team. You're supporting them as they build a team under them. And so many times that might be, a close personal friend. That might be a family member that you get along really well with. I know family dynamics are not always easy, but if you have someone you think you would like to work with closely on building a long-term business with Young Living, why not have it be a family member? It might not be someone that you've ever met before. It might be a stranger that you introduce Young Living to. A few people on my front line in my 6 legs, I actually never knew them before I discovered Young Living. But I'm so thankful and blessed that they were brought into my life, and now I work very closely with them on a daily basis. So those 6 legs, they are people that you're going to be working with for a long time, very closely, and you're going to be supporting them. They'll be coming to you for help, for suggestions, for training. And so just think about those people as you're enrolling, who they might be eventually on your prospect list. Who's a prospect? Really anybody. Don't prejudge anyone, because you just never know. The person who eats McDonald's every day and, lives at the pharmacy practically could be your next Young Living Silver in your organization, because you just never know how Young Living can change a life. I've seen it happen. I've seen people do complete 180s with their health when they discover Young Living. It just has this beautiful trickle-down domino effect. So don't discount anyone. Don't think that they can't possibly be one of your 6 legs, because, again, you just never know. So those are the 7 steps I believe every new business builder should take with Young Living. Once you have a basic understanding of that comp plan, you have your tools, you have your calendar, you know how to enroll somebody, you know how to get somebody on Essential Rewards, I think you're going to be unstoppable. And 2014 is just, I cannot wait to see what happens in Young Living in 2014, especially with convention being our 20-year celebration. It's going to be awesome. I have a huge team of people from my team that are going to be there, and that's going to be amazing. So definitely put that on your calendar now if you can. I love that Young Living is trying something new this month with the promo. I think we might be seeing more of that. The promo this month, if you don't know, $190 PV, you get a free lavender and a free Idaho balsam fir, which is probably an oil that not many people have tried, but, you got to try it. It's great. And then the $250 level also gets you a $15 product credit, and that's new. Young Living's never done that before. And then 300 PV gets you an additional 10% back on your Essential Rewards order, which is so generous, and I'm just thrilled that Young Living is doing something new like this, because I think it's a sign that they're going to be experimenting to see what works, and they're going to be trying new promos throughout the year. The Drive to Win contest just ended, and that was a huge success for Young Living, and what that means is they're going to be having more contests. So if you like to travel, it's a great time to get in with Young Living and potentially win a free trip somewhere this year. So hopefully you are ready to make this happen in 2014. If you do not have upline support that you're working closely with, I would encourage you to call Young Living, find out who that is, team up with your upline, someone in your upline, let them know you are ready to make 2014 rock with your Young Living business. Put it on your bulletin board, set those goals, and let's see what we can do. Let's break some more records. We grew by 74% in the last 12 months, so let's see if we can do that again. I know we can. We just need a lot of people like you that are listening right now to just keep sharing Young Living with others and changing lives. Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Tomorrow's call, Wednesday, will be with Dr. Dennett, and April Pointer will be back on Thursday, and we will see you next week on YL Fast Track. If you have any suggestions for topics that you want to hear on these calls, please feel free to message me on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.